We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Runner!
He's running. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Look out, 1-1.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That is it. The third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
That is it. The right fielder, number 20.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Stephen Piscotty, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Line to the right side. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
And the pitch.
Polanco.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting second. The center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
third. The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Cruz is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There he goes. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Two and 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3 and 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Now to the plate, Austin Allen. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Eddie.
And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay throw.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 out, bases loaded. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. At the plate, Matt Olson. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now back.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drives it out to deep right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. And he is in there.
The bat. The third base.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The right fielder,
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with one down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Canha blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kepler is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Twins.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That's inside. 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Marcus Semien. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, that's it.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Chopper to short. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Digging in once again, Matt Olson tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Nope.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground toward the left. Chapman's got it. Go on to Olson, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Chris Davis next to bat, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. In now, Mark Hanna, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
Not shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Polanco.
1-0.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Byron Buxton, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Kenna is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Austin Allen 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now that
into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Runners on the move for second, and he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
now batting left fielder Matt Kepler.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Josh Donaldson is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Allen recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Matt Olsen.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mark Canha comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. And he's safe. Bases full now following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, Miguel.
Jordan Weems gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Weems.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. And that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Throw won't get him.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton. As he runs up to bunt, but can't make contact. That's strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Got him swinging in the dirt. Allen is after it. Throw goes to third, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And there's ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Into the box, Marcus Semien. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Stepping in, Matt Chapman is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 0-1 the count. Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way.
This batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And stepping up to the plate, Mark Canha is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mark Canha becomes the first out in the 9th inning. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. May is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage. Liam Hendricks takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for the Twins.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline.
And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score.